Jain student, today we are going to discuss the another topic in the chapter development, that is public facilities. Money in your pocket cannot buy all the goods and services that you need to live well. That is, for example, pollution free environment, ensure that you getting the adulterated medicines, protection from the infectious disease, etc. Income completely indicator of material goods and services citizens are able to use नहीं हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर यू हैव द मनी, you cannot buy a pollution free environment, ensure that you get adulterate medicines, unless you can afford to shift to a community that already has all these things. Money may also not be able to protect from the infectious diseases like you have these days facing like a corona, unless the whole of your community take preventive steps. So actually of the many of the important thing in life, the best way, also the cheapest way, is to provide these goods and services collectively. Just think, it is very cheaper to have the collective security for the whole locality, or for the each house to have its own security man. What if no one other than you in your village or locality is interested in studying? What you able to study? Not unless your parents could not afford to send you some private school as well. So you are actually able to study because many other children also want to study, because many peoples believe that government should open a school and provide other facilities so that all the children have to chance to study. Even now in many area, children, particularly girls, are not able to achieve secondary level school because of the government society is not providing the adequate facilities. The Kerala has a low infant mortality rate because it has the adequate provision of basic health and the educational facilities. Similarly, some other states the PDS systems functions well, and the PDS of, that is ration shop, does not functions properly. In such place, the people there are able to get the problem of rectified health and nutrition status of people. Such states are certainly likely to be a better. Let's take one activity, that is a BMI, calculation of BMI. One way to find the if the adult are undernourished is to calculate what the nutrition scientists call body mass index, that is BMI. This is easy to calculate. Take a weight of the person in kg, then take the height in the meter, divide the weight by the square of the height. If the figure of less than 18.5, then the person would be considered undernourished. However, if this BMI is more than 25, then person is overweight. ठीक. Let's each student in the class find out the weight and height of their adult persons of different economic backgrounds, such construction work, domestic servant, officers, office work, business persons, etc. Collect the data from the all the students and make the combined table. Okay. Here you can see that how the weight in of a person in kg and height in the meter is square. The formula is weight height divided by height meter is square. The less than 18 under rule is more than 25, overweight between 18 to 25 is the nourished. The expenses growing children are not evaluated on the BMI. Thank you.